how are you today?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Troyan. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
So, first question. What are some symptoms that have come from your autism?
Stimming is one. Social anxiety is a very big one. Not really having to work really hard at socializing and being able to understand other people and their emotions. Being quite naive and gullible.
Some of the symptoms have been stuff like anxiety, maybe stuff, general stuff like fear of the future or just social anxiety. Yeah, like I do sometimes overthink things and then I make them more complicated than they actually need to be, and it's a hassle.
What was it like for you growing up on the spectrum?
I've been thinking a lot about that lately, and I remember I was quite chatty, but I wasn't good at socializing with people. Yeah, like I'd sometimes say like I'm kind of embarrassing things without realizing just how stupid they were. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think that maybe that's like, to do with just stigma as well and children not fully understanding?
Yeah, that's true as well.
It was really hard at the beginning. I didn't know how to express myself at all, and I didn't understand other kids' emotions at all. Like one example was when I was really overexcited or really happy, I would just hit people, and then I did that because I was happy, but I didn't understand that was something that was wrong, that other people didn't like that. I just thought that if I felt happy, I've got to express it any other way that I can, and that was physical. And I didn't understand dangerous things at all, like running across the road or just doing really dangerous things. It just didn't register.
What is it like for you now as an adult?
It comes with its hardships, but due to things that I've learned and been able to process with help growing up, it's pretty easy to function in day-to-day life now.
It is better. Like I can manage my thoughts a lot better than I was when I was a kid. I do sometimes suffer from overload anxiety and of course I'm overthinking.
So as you've grown up, you've sort of learned how to cope with it maybe better than as you could have as a child.
Yes.
As a female or male with autism, have you experienced any differences in life or with the diagnosis process?
I'm pretty sure I was diagnosed when I was very young because I actually can't remember it. I can't remember when I was diagnosed.
Yeah. But it was fairly quite easy for them to see those signs and diagnose. Yeah.
It took a very long time for me to even be recognized being on the spectrum. And I think at the end of it, it was like down to me masking.
What is a common misconception that you think people may have about autism?
I've actually heard quite a few of them. Like there's some people out there who think that autism is a disease and it's not. It's a neurosymptom. Like you're born with it. Yeah, just sort of like this chemical imbalance in your brain.
I think a really common misconception is that anyone who's on the spectrum, regardless of the severity, a lot of people think that we just don't know how to function and we can't live our lives normally, or that we're mentally undeveloped. And I mean, I may not be on the severe side of the spectrum, but I still am, and I can mask. I'm raising a child. I'm a mum. I know how to have a normal relationship. I can get a job. I can do education just fine. And I think it's a stigma that people really need to sort of just let go of.
Thank you for joining us and thank you for sharing so much. I hope you had a good time, and I hope that everybody watching this learns a couple things about autism.